again, and we see disrespect coming out of Shock, giving a little bit of Y button to Firearm, but you know.
I thought I told you, don't push me!
Even if this is a little bit of disrespect, you got to think that's putting him on a longer. Whoa, okay, disrespect all the way.
Oh.
I tried to make it nice for him. I tried to explain it a different way, but it is what it is. It's Crash getting in on that one, and it does look like United does have the hill cap.
Oh, in the hill! He's not having none of it!
And then the second map, we 7-1 them on our map pick, so I don't know, it just went really smoothly, like, better than expected.
Bro, do you remember in Vegas when we should have beat them? When we literally downed them out in the corner foundation? How much better did that feel than fucking chunking 6 of them? It was easy, bro. They didn't even come close to us. We downed out 3 of them, and then we won the round. That's all we had to do.
My name is Ryan Gant. I'm known as Wildy or Wildebeest, and I'm team captain of Era Eternity. United, our first match, we came out extremely flat. Like, they ran through us. There was no contest. Like, I think we won maybe 1 or 2 initials, and even then they just ran through us. It was actually really embarrassing. Never had that happen to me.
The difference was in that one is we down crashed immediately, crawled all the way back, Kev got stunned. As soon as he got stunned, which was the smoke from your kid, he had to roll back, he got down, I came up, picked him up, they blew his head off, I was in 2v1, 4-1, lost the fight. Nothing I could do there.
My name is Christopher Berger. Gamer tag is Berger. I'm the coach and manager of Era Eternity. I'm currently the longest running coach in the Gears of War scene since 2009, so doing it for a long time.
We did what we wanted for the most part, what him and I talked about, except for the one he didn't hear me. But we didn't capitalize. We didn't do the shit we were supposed to do. Like, you guys want that again?
There was another time when...
So yeah, a couple of my teammates were, giving a good old beat down, Y button in game, like at a certain point in the match where, we knew we were gonna win. And the crowd loves it, so, we just figured, like, we'd give them something to cheer about.
But it's no one's fault. Usually it's our fault. Oh, it's a unit. It's a unit.
Actually, like, if you're not talking, like, you were literally not talking, things like that, like, boom, that's a chink in the arm. Fucking...
Kingdom, like, our team right now is, like, teamwork, actually, like, which is our biggest...
bugging the fuck out because he's clearly doing something he shouldn't be doing. And we were winning. That lost us the round. That's it. We're at home. Nothing should be different because we're sitting next to each other. It should be identical. Same thing we do every day for 8 hours a day. There's no reason to pull up, sit here, and do everything differently.
The worst feeling is when you feel like you're winning, but you're not. That's the worst feeling.
Regardless, throw that shit in the trash. You're better than that. We're all better than that.
That's it. That'll be easy from here on out.
That's it.
So the strengths of my team is they're all individually skilled players. They're some of the best players to ever pick up a controller, in my opinion.
The way this roster came together was actually kind of unfortunate on my part, but I mean, I guess great because I love all these guys. We were supposed to actually go me, Crushmo, and Eternity to United, but United fell through.
And them two were available, being Pedro and Kevin. And Wildy's been to an event with them before, so that gives, automatic chemistry.
That's who I want to play with. I play with him in Vegas. That's pretty much how we formed.
Playing with Wildy and Zenon in Vegas was probably one of my best events as a player myself, and to be able to be back with them feels great because now that we're better players, we have more experience.
Chris is the greatest. He's patient, he just hits all his shots. The guy does not miss, like, at all. Things that I see him do, like...
The tournament hasn't been going as well as, obviously we all want to win, so that's why we're here. But we started off 0-2 on the first day, and we won our first match of the day today, and we went 1-2 in our pool, so we're ready to keep going. We're ready to keep going.
We know our weakness is our teamwork, and we know that individually we're just so good. So now it just comes to us putting it together, and when the moment comes and we have to make those certain plays, then let it happen. But let's just focus on working as a team throughout the whole day, the whole time, every day.
After each loss, we actually, even after winning, like, we always have like a talk with our team. Like, we all like meet up together and we have a talk about what we did wrong, what we did good, and just make sure that we're on the same page. Because in games, sometimes you don't have time to like talk about all these things that you should fix or that you should do next time.
This is my first time in Mexico City. This is my first year's event even. I'm really excited.
Pre-game meal for the torture begins. That's what I signed up for. I get a little crazy, I get hungry. I blame Matthew.
I get blamed for everything. He's in charge. He's the real man in charge.
I'm just a manager, man. Oh, look at my dumplings.
So my name's Edwin Perez, Demo Bounce. I play for Pure Gaming.
I have heard that there are a lot of Mexican fans out there. And I've heard that they sold out of tickets multiple times, so I'm very excited to have them here and that they're here to support the gear scene and that they're here to cheer everybody on.
Oh, the fans are great. Like, just having them come up to us, asking for autographs, pictures. This is the best place to like have fans. They really are great.
You can hear them right now downstairs. It's amazing. It's unreal. You know, it's surreal. Like no other event in the world that we've gone to is there a fan base or a crowd like that. You know, they get hyped. They're walking up to me with my autograph. They want to know me, and like I make sure I always say thank you. Like you know, they're telling me thank you. I'm like, no, thank you. Like thank you for your love. Like you power me forward.
Come on, guys. Give me publicity. So how much do you guys love Pure? Put him on the spot. He's like, wait, Pure? What's Pure? I don't know these guys.
He's like, where do I start? We picked up Matt right after Dallas. We seen he was kind of a free agent owner. And I figured, you know, give him a chance.
I'm getting roasted. This isn't fair. You're the owner, of course you're gonna get roasted. For this first event, we just want to see the team perform, do their best.
Yeah, he is.
Obviously, we want to win, but if that's not in the cards yet, that's what next event's for. We'll come back.
This weekend was pretty upsetting, honestly, for us. As a team, this weekend we got upset by ex-teammates I used to play with in previous Gears titles. So it was kind of rough for me. I got to play my heart out that game, and we still lost. So.
We got top 12. Unfortunately, we just lacked a lot of preparation for this event. A lot of unfortunate things happened during the event, and it was just pretty bad for us.
We didn't do as good as we thought we would. Comes a lot during because of our preparation wasn't complete. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate.
What happened this weekend? I got on 2 planes. I had a connecting flight. I came here, flew from New Jersey, over to Mexico, play on land. The victor is decided by who's the best and who puts the most work in and who's the better player. Vexy's not getting online on time, taking this as if it's a hobby. We're salary players. That can't happen. You know, I told the Vexy straight up. You know, after this event, we don't know if we're gonna play with you. This can't happen. You know, you have 4 other guys getting on time, trying to progress and improve as players, and you know, it's like he's getting on late, not getting on at all at times. You're not even a teammate. You know, like you're like a ghost. Like you're not really there. You're not allowing us to practice. So it's like we came here, you know, very underprepared, and we really weren't prepared on almost any map. We don't have a best map because we don't practice. We went from 5th to 12th place. You know, the team that we lost to, we beat higher caliber teams in Dallas. You know, easily, like 2-0s. Not even competition. We lost to Ghost 2-1. This event we lost 2-0. Again, no practice. So, you know, what can you do?
So we got to go back home and really just talk about that as a team and figure out what we're going to do from here. We have a very high potential. We have all the gun skill in the world. It's just really just bringing it all in together as one and like really focusing as a team and playing for each other and off of each other.
We started off pool play rather disappointing compared to what we thought it was going to be. We figured we were going to sweep our pool, and obviously that didn't happen. Yesterday we dropped our first 2 matches, and today it was a pretty close one. So we took the win today, and hopefully we can take that momentum and carry it on the rest of the weekend.
We had a rough start, but we talked it out, we watched film, so hopefully we can get back on our level and just keep it pushing.
I'm feeling better after the win today, but it was still very, very sloppy. Our potential still hasn't even been hit. We've seen it maybe 2 or 3 times out of the 4 weeks we've been together. My predictions for this team is hopefully top 4. The way we've been playing hasn't really been too good, but once we get all these little kinks out of our armor, I think we can definitely get to top 4, top 6.
Oh my God!
Mexico is one of my favorite places to ever come. I've only been to Mexico twice, and that's for 2 Gears events, and they have been the best experience ever in Gears, outside of Gears, in every aspect. Mexico is just beautiful.
This event is the greatest. Mexico City is always the best, and along with the fans and the atmosphere and everything, it's the best.
You feel like, oh, these people are watching me play right now, I gotta step it up. Like, I'm gonna have to step it up for them, for myself, for my team, and just, it's the best feeling ever.
Fans play a big part in every match on land. The more people you hear cheering for you, or if you make a good play and they're going wild, that just makes you want to keep doing it again and again and again. They play a huge part for, at least me, just like the emotional side of playing. Like, I just want to do better. I want to hear them do that again.
Like, the momentum already, like when you're hype and you're slapping your teammates' hands, is great, but when you got them behind you, there's no stopping you. Like, it was like when Envy won Mexico last season. They all wanted them to win, and they were like, the energy was unbelievable. They won.
Take-home trophy. That's, at the end of the day, that's the ultimate goal for everyone. No one should be happy to get second place. No one should be happy to get top 8. It's first place or nothing.
My prediction for this team, I believe we can place top 4. We'll be back tomorrow. I believe once we get on the right track and we continue to play as a team, we can definitely come back on Sunday, and that'll be interesting. That'll be a really good time.
Let's go, Josh!
Firearms! Put your controller down! I'm too good! Put your controller down! You're so bad! It's embarrassing!
2 kills on a Sunday, man? Come on, bro. Not Sunday. Not right now, Ken.
We're too good! I'm in your squad, man!
The tournament so far is going really great, like even better than expected, I would say.
So far, we've been playing phenomenal.
We're definitely going to win this tournament, I think. We're doing real good, so should be our first win.
Vamos a ver, tenemos a Hydro todavía aquí en la rotación. Está un problema con el juego de defensa, hay que decirlo. No tenemos only once eso.
My expectations for this team are, like, honestly, like, the sky's the limit. If we keep it up, I just can't see us not winning the event unless something changes.
Championship Sunday at the Gears Pro Circuit, Mexico City Open. We're starting map 1 on Foundation, Echo Fox against Fable.
It's going to be Praise with the last chance to come up clutch. He gets down. Echo Fox not going to be off respawn in time. Fable Esports going to make this match point.
I said it in the beginning of that round. Where is Benson? He must be hopping up and down out of his shoes right now, and he's right here in the crowd cheering them on. So this is huge. Echo Fox 0-3 in round 13 in this tournament. Fable on the cusp of creating history for Europe. Just listen to this crowd. They're not even cheering for Echo Fox like they were yesterday. They're cheering for the European team, and that's what I love about this Mexico City crowd. They are passionate about the game in general. They love to see good gameplay, and right now, that's exactly what we're seeing, and it's only our first match of the day here on Championship Sunday.
Kicking off PR, we're going to see players again. Road for Boomshot 3-3 on the other side, 2v1. Big plays here. The first kill to break ice will be big. Quick pick coming from Solars. He's going to get out with it. He gets down. Revive coming out. Big play. Chunk for Mars. Ardella. 3 for Fable. 1 more coming in. It's going to be 5 down.
Echo Fox falls! Echo Fox taken out by Fable! Made history! History is made with Fable!
History is made once again. Fable Esports eliminates Echo Fox, and they're going to move on. Incredible plays.
Oh, my. What did we just witness, gentlemen? Echo Fox has just fallen to Fable Esports.
Basically,
we've been running off momentum this whole tournament. Like we put in the losers bracket by Optic, but we still ended up taking a map off them. So like we still had to boost the confidence knowing that we could actually beat these teams. So when we won Echo Fox, like the crowd really did boost our motivation to beat them, and that really did play a big part in our win. Literally, I heard the whole crowd the whole game. Literally, I basically got goosebumps the whole time. Like honestly, like it was the best feeling I've ever had. It's never been like that, even with the European crowd. It's never as big as that. So with all the Mexican crowd helping us, like it really did benefit us in these games.
Here we go, the fight of the map. We see Phelpsy already getting the double. Craze with a triple. That's 3 dead for E United. The crowd is back into it. 4 will fall, and the boom shot in control of Fable Esports.
Last alive is Derpy. He's getting pushed. By push, I mean absolutely flown at right now by Hydrone. He's going to try and stay alive as long as he can. He gets taken out. 3-cap domination coming through. They have a boom shot as well. There goes one. The second boom shot won't get there on time. They shouldn't waste it. They should have held that boom. Either way, not going to matter. Fable is going to stay alive here.
And the crowd knows they are still alive. They're getting hyped. They're getting excited. 3 more rounds for these guys. All they need. E United trying to hold off for one last time. Fallout.
The energy in this room is unlike anything I've experienced before in Gears Esports. What an event it's been so far. Can Fable continue this story? Magic is needed. A miracle is borderline needed. And here comes the push. They do have nades as well. But look at Phelpsy just flying into death. The kills are coming in for United.
They need 1 hill to win. They have boom shot. They have the kill. A kill coming out. That's 3 dead. Now it's going to be 4 dead. Craze with a great kill, but it's going to be too little, too late. They need to have all 3 hills. Only Rhythmic alive. Is anybody in the spot? No. E United knocks out Fable Esports.
Like even in the E United game, sadly we choked left and then we ended up losing the series. But we're literally taking a lot of benefits for this tournament because this is the first time we placed the top 4, even top 6. So it's a big thing for Europe as well as a whole. Basically, our placement in this event shows that putting the time and effort in and sticking with the team and building chemistry actually does benefit, and you'll get good placements. Like literally, the past few months we've been scrimming American teams like day in, day out, like till like 5 in the morning and stuff. So it's really benefited and it showed, and we placed top 4. So there you go.
With the 2 initial kills from Shock, E United has surpassed Fable, and the Cinderella story is over. Yes, we're going to send us off the main stage with Crash from E United.
All right, Crash, what an incredible moment here. How are you feeling? How are the nerds feeling?
We're feeling really great. You know, we've been a team that's been constantly placing top 4, and to finally break the top 3 is a pleasure. Like, we've been wanting to break the curse for a while.
We're not getting booed a little bit. We were getting booed a lot. After every round we won, we were getting booed. It was kind of funny, but getting booed, honestly, it was a really good feeling. I felt like a villain. After every single boo I heard, I was like, oh, I want to go even harder the next round so they can boo even harder, you know? It's like, keep booing, like it's motivating me. Like, keep it coming, please.
One of us has to beat Optic twice. Yeah.
Literally twice?
Yeah, that's how it works when you go for
That's our fault. Sorry about that. We tried. All right, yeah. So good luck. I gotta talk to my team. I have love and respect for everyone on your team. So good shit. I never tell you that, so know that. Even though we got face off. Yeah. Nice secondaries.
What did he say?
He said he had a lot of respect for me as a coach.
What did he say to me?
I don't know.
I feel like our team is the best in the best position to beat Optic currently. As we match up the best against them. We've done well in the past against them. We just have all the right tools we need to beat them. For this Mexico City event, we'd really love to win. We'd really love to bring home the championship, especially so early. And like our team we just formed kind of like a month ago, so an early championship would be awesome for our morale to carry on.
22-second response. Shock needs a miracle here to keep E United here in this series, and they down. That is all dead for E United. 6-6, round 13 is gonna go to Ghost Gaming, and they are gonna advance to our grand finals with a rematch against Optic Gaming.
Everyone's on their feet. The crowd has erupted as Ghost Gaming, the fan favorite, advanced to a championship final for the very first time. Congratulations to Ghost Gaming on a phenomenal round 13.
Fuck off my stage! Let's go, baby!
I'll get identity. Danny will do it. Danny will do it.
His voice is almost gone, but...
Danny, they want you to do it. Just a post game. Tell them we're going to kill off.
Unless Sleepy's going to do it.
I did it last time. I was out of
Alright, then you get my free game.
Alright.
It doesn't matter. What do you guys want?
Optic is going down. Who's going down? Who's going down? That's what I need.
Everybody, I'm like, no, this is Gears.
Because it's all a strategy. If they don't hate you and they love you, it's harder for them to want to try.
You feed off of
There's
that.
like,
All these people hate me anyway.
It's a might as well be hating shit on there.
You're doing this for the green wall.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I took a selfie on stage. Hey, this is bias.
How? I'm not casting.
This is part of talent right here. You see this?
Yep, I'm talented.
He's part of talent and he has a ghost shirt on.
Yep, and I casted your match when you guys lost at Dallas, so I was completely biased there too.
Just gotta have fun. That's it. That's it.
We're all playing a game, yeah?
Your hometown. Yes, sir.
They take home your championship. If it's Ghost, force to game 3.
All right, Retro Lance is picked up. Mental already with first blood. Gonna get that headshot. He gets a second as well. Gonna have Ribs looking for the trade-off. Identives taking that.
That's a double. Meat Shield v. Meat Shield. Summons versus Identives. Identives will fall, however, and it's going to be explosive. They grab the boom. 5 players down from Ghost Gaming. 22-second respawn. Rushy and Speedy, they have to fly. They have to hit that home hill.
And yeah, you're gonna see Rushy's actually go to E.
Oh, this is brave. This is so unbelievably
1v1.
brave. This is basically for the
brand.
game. For the game right here. He wins it. Will he break the hill in time? Oh, he's He oh my God. Unbelievable. He's so smart. Oh my God.
Congratulations on your 2018 Years of War Pro Circuit Tournament here at Mexico is Optic Gaming!
If someone's sitting there, they're 100% moving out of my seat.
Yeah, right. That's actually like.
Remember that thing last time?
What?
That little corner seat that we had at the after party last time?
Yeah.
The U area.
Oh, wait, are we going to the same place?
Yep.
This time.
Dude, we have to get that corner spot again, bro.
No, 100%.
I said if someone's there, they're getting out of my seat.
We win the event, right? And we walk into the bar, like mad late. And Hex is like the first dude that we see, right? The first dude at the bar. Right in the corner. And he's like, yo, good shit, like, you know, good job this weekend. Congratulating all of us, right? So I walk past, Praise walk past him, I walk past him, Jamie's behind me, and like, he's like, he congratulates every single one of us. But when he gets to Jamie, Jamie's like, he stops, and he's like, why would you congratulate me?
So you're the last person.
You're the last person.
Wait, Jamie said that?
Jamie said that.
One of my best friends is actually Ryan from Echo Fox. Of course, you know, I've known these guys for almost a decade.
So I cut in, I'm like, yo, Jamie's had a few drinks. He hadn't drank shit. I'm like, yo, Jamie's had a few drinks.
I'm friends with all the other coaches, especially Ryan, Fools, and Berger. I've known them for a really long time.
Yeah, I love commemorating old times when we used to win matches.
Yeah, right. That was a year ago. A year ago.
New year, new me.
That's crazy. That's been a year ago.
I know.
I know.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
Yo, hi. Too many hands you got.
See you the whole weekend.
What's up, buddy?
Far from it.
That's it.
Last thing I want to see is a European.
Don't make me roast you right now.
Yo, you
can't roast me. I've roasted myself enough today. Like, you can't roast me.
Nothing you can say.
There's nothing you can say that will hurt me.
Yo, Benson, man. Yo, can I be clear about something? Yeah. First of all, like, your reach is ass. Like, no,
sorry, where do they?
No.
But where do they
beat us? But like, can I hear about something? Bro, like, they're ass. Like, for real. Hey, hold on. We beat ourselves. Like, we actually beat ourselves. Okay. And you know that. They don't beat us. They don't beat us ever. I don't even know their names. I can't tell you who I lost to.
But they beat you.
Exactly.
I got multiple units. I can't
For tonight. That doesn't include the other nights.
That's my second bag. These are the best fucking chips you will ever eat. Import them, Amazon them, Whole Foods them, Uber Eats them. Best chips of all time. Shout out to Nunez. Scientific ass chips.
Low ass standards.
Big mood.
What? No, they're good, but they're not the best.
They're the best.
There's levels.
There's levels.
Quite frankly,
these chips are favorable. Every other chip is up.
In my opinion, Ryan's probably the best coach on the pro circuit. He has a strong business background, which I feel like he brings into his coaching style. Other than that, I mean, Ryan's the man. I mean, that's why he's on Equifox.
Why
What's up with it?
No one. I carried you and lost.
I carried you and we won.
Blaze. Who wins in the FIFA match? Fran or Benson?
No hesitation. No hesitation. Yo, Chris. They were calling Jerpy, the Mexican casters were calling him Herpy. They're calling him Herpy.
I don't want to get into specifics. I'm going to do something about it. All right. Dead ass. I'm not losing you. That feeling is not, it's not a good feeling.
No, but
it's not a good feeling. Of course it's a team game. But I'm gonna try my best, bro. My absolute best. Absolutely I did. I'm gonna do more than that. That's how bad I want it. I'm gonna do more than doing good. I tried my best, bro. But like, that wasn't enough, clearly.
Teamwork over everything.
You know the game, you're like,
it sucks, bro. That sucks. It sucks knowing you're better than you're losing.
Oh my God! And you guys. Jesus.
All right.
Jesus
Thank you. See, there we go.
Take a big ass shot, though.
That's a shot for me.
Check this out.
Put it out there.
It's your boy God Blaze coming at you live. About to hit the after party.
It's over.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you're around for the after party.
Oh, yeah, it says sobre.
Is that what that means?
Too much weight.
Want some I should get out that shit?
My thoughts post-tournament is I love the people. It was awesome. It was great to be here. And I just gotta say one thing: Viva Mexico! Tengo mucho amor para Mexico. That's what I got.
Hi, we're back. So this was a crazy event. I actually had the opportunity to go to Mexico City event. I was handling the Esports Gears of War social media account.
Yeah.
And it was like the fans there are like nowhere else.
Yeah, they are incredibly passionate. I was actually really surprised to see the amount of trash talking that happens in those games.
Yeah, trash talking is real. Like the players really go at each other, and it's all mental games. Like it's all part of the game. It's all part of like throwing the enemy off balance, I feel like. But as you could see, like in the end, in the after party, everyone just hangs out and they're all friends. They've been at this for so long.
Yeah. Everyone seems to know each other, especially with those roster swaps all the time.
Yeah, totally. They've all been teammates with each other, most definitely.
Yeah, okay. All right, so now let's jump right into our next live Q&A by bringing on Gears of War player Chris Lava Anderson.
So, hi, welcome to All Access. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah, good.
So, did your team have fun together in Mexico City?
Oh yeah, we had a blast. I was actually just cracking up, like watching us play, like some of those clips we had on All Access. Like it's just like so fun, like just playing in game with them. Like it's actually just enjoyable playing the game, especially on LAN and just like outside the game. We had like a lot of fun together.
So, what was it like to come up so close to making up #2 on the tournament in Mexico?
I would say bittersweet because it's been a while since like I've got that like taste at like being a championship contender. So obviously it feels great to like be able to compete for that title again. But at the same time, like I feel like we definitely should have at least made it to finals and like given ourselves a chance to actually play Optic and take them down. Kind of choked against Ghost, like had a particularly bad series. But yeah, like we just honestly showed ourselves that we can win if we just play our game the right way.
Do you feel like you would have played better with your new roster or with your old one?
Definitely with my new roster. Like on this team, like I have like a better sense of like comfortability, which is really important for me, and I feel a lot more confident than I have in like the past couple months. Like probably like most I have in a year or so. But I do play a couple different spots, so I've had to get used to those, and it's only been like about a month, like by the time Mexico came around. So I was still like getting used to my new spots and the new team at that time, but like now more than ever, like I'm just comfortable.
So how did you and your team think about your performance in Mexico, and do you think like you guys proved yourselves in there?
I wouldn't say like we proved ourselves. I would say like we kind of like established ourselves. If that makes sense. Because like I said, I feel like we should have made it to finals and competed for that title, but we did like establish ourselves as like a legitimate presence to get to that finals match and take down Optic potentially. We just need to show up on Sunday and play a bit better next time.
Were you surprised to see Echo Fox get knocked out the way they did?
Oh yeah, like my whole team was watching that like right before we took the stage because we played it after that, we played Fable, and we were just watching. It was 5-6, it was 5-6 Fable, and then Echo in the round. I was like, oh no, is Fable gonna choke this? Like we were all watching. Like it was mad suspenseful, and like Fable like clutched up that last round, and we were just like, wow, like Echo really just lost these kids. Like they're the real deal, So crazy.
Yeah, there were some crazy matches in Mexico City, and you were to think that Fable did in Mexico City, and were you surprised by their performance at all?
Very surprised, yeah. But like after our match with them, like they gave us a run for our money. Almost beat us. Like they think they choked. It was that close. I told them straight up, like you guys are the real deal. Like keep grinding. And I think Praise kind of referred to it in his interview on this episode. Like, sticking together and like building that chemistry on that team is like really just the deciding factor. Between them and like other, say top European teams or even Americans, like you need like stability in that roster if you want to, rise up the ranks.
Yeah, we were just talking about that with Crushmo as well and amongst ourselves. It's definitely a factor. Do you think that's why Optic is performing so well and so consistently well, is because they have stuck together for this long? Do you think that E-United and the other teams should do the same for this season? How do you think that's?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's obviously a big part of it. That stability in that roster, that chemistry. It's mainly just a chemistry thing. So Optic has that for many events now. So, they kind of have an advantage already. I would say now that we're sticking together, been together over a month and a half probably by now. We're getting up there in our chemistry. Echo has had that chemistry. They picked up Kyle at the end of the season. So they're kind of still building that, but I think they're almost to their like peak of potential. And everyone else, like I was kind of disappointed in all the other top teams because there's lots of roster changes, even amongst like the top like 8. I would like to see more of those teams like stick together, instead of like avoiding the blame game or, like finding like illegitimate reasons like why you lost, like pinning it on someone, like one player. That's just not realistic. Like, like work things out, like come back stronger next event. I don't know why we don't do that.
Yeah, that's a really good mentality to have.
Like there's a problem like, in our scene, like particularly like the gear scene, like for some reason, like just don't like stick together with their team. Bad.
Yeah, is your team planning to change anything for the Vegas event in order to place top 2?
No, definitely not like roster-wise, but like we did talk about like getting good practice because going into Mexico, that was like our main problem. Like a lot of people actually probably realized it like on streams leading to the event and our scrims that, you know, we were arguing a lot, like not even taking scrims serious, just, you know, playing the game the wrong way, like not even like practicing the right way. So like we kind of realized that like by the end of the weekend that, you know, we need to go home and like, you know, actually practice the game the right way, you know, show up and play the game the right way, play our game, like don't feed into anyone else's gameplay. And so far we've done a great job of that. It's early, but, you know, hope it keeps up.
So if all that preparation comes to fruition, how would it feel for you to win the Vegas event?
I mean, it would be the best feeling in the world at this point. Something that has eluded me for over a year now. And as someone that like competes and plays this game like for the sole purpose of winning, and I know like how it is to win. Like I know the feeling. It's particularly hard for me just because, you know, like I said, it's like eluded me over a year, and it's kind of like I'm in like a drought, so to speak. Like with my placings, like they were really bad at the end of season 1, and you know even in Dallas wasn't great. But now like I've been placed 3rd. You know, I have a team that I know I can win with now. Whereas before, like, I'd never really thought in my heart that like we could contend for a title. But with this roster, like I said, like I know we can win. About like showing up and playing good on that Sunday, I think.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Lava.
Thank you.
Thank
have
you
a good
guys.
day. Good luck in Vegas.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Can't wait.
All right, and that's it for today's show, everyone.
Yeah, for next week, we will have the All Access episode 8 on Wednesday, March 28th.
And don't forget that next week you can also watch the next episode of Gears Fight Nights.
And I believe that's tomorrow. We will have This Week on Esports episode as well. So check out the Mixer exclusive show, This Week in Esports. It will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. PD on mixer.com/This Week in Esports. So be sure to tune into that tomorrow, where hosts Rukari and Kate will be doing an extended segment on the Rainbow Six Siege 6 Invitational Tournament. I did not get that right. Happening next week.
And for the uninitiated, we'll be showing more esports content at 8 a.m. Pacific time on mixer.com/channel1 for #esports weekend all day, every Saturday and Sunday. We only show esports content on the weekends on that channel, so I hope you turn in and show your support.
Thanks, everyone, and see you again for another episode of Gears Pro Circuit All Access next week. Bye.
Bye.